Hey, what's up? Craig and Lulu here, and I'm gonna be doing a little work on one of my Miatas today because I actually got another one. As you can see, they're almost identical. Both white with a white top. Although my original Miata is not a factory paint job. Um, So yeah, we're gonna check this out car. I'll show you guys this car a little bit and what I'm gonna do today on my first Miata. So I had initially been putting a little bit of money aside each week, which is going into a fund for rims and tires, and I ended up having to spend a chunk of that wheel and tire fund to buy a new computer because I fried the hard drive on my other one. So that put a big dent in my wheel and tire fund, but then I was able to pick up these OZ Racing Chrono HTs with some decent BFG tires on them for 200 bucks. I actually really like these wheels a lot. I think they look good on a Miata. So then I took the remaining money I had from my wheel and tire fund, and that kind of got consolidated into a forced induction fund, and I had set myself about a $2,000 budget for turbocharging. I think I could have a pretty decent setup for that much. But then I bought this car. It was a really great deal. It was 1,700 bucks. So that my turbo fund took a hit there. And I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with this car. My initial thought was parts, because it would really be invaluable to have a complete parts car if I'm going to have this car for any length of time. It would be really nice to have, one extra of everything. So, but I think I would feel a little bad if I was to part it out, because it is a fully functioning car that needs nothing. It just got a recent main inspection, so the car doesn't need anything. It runs great. It is an automatic, which I think is not too terribly common with Miatas. I think the automatic was pretty unpopular back in the 90s, so I don't think they sold a lot of them. But this one's also got a black interior, which I think I am probably going to swap out. I don't think the red leather is going to be a permanent fixture in this car. So I might be swapping a few things off this car onto my original one. But I might just try and keep this car complete. And who knows, I might spiff it up a little bit and flip it. I might actually part it out. I don't know. I don't really think I need two Miatas to be driving around. So I guess time will tell with that. I've also got some other cars here that I hope to have on my channel in the future. This is my Mark II Jetta. I am the second and fifth owner of this car. And I'm hoping to resurrect it. It's got a blown motor, but everything else about the car is perfect. The shell is perfect. I got it with only about 56,000 miles on it. It had been tied up in probate court and spent most of its life in a garage. So there's no rust on it. I had stripped the whole interior and dynamited the floor. So this car is just waiting for an engine swap and maybe a repaint. I've got this here as my Mark II GTI that has been raped pretty bad for parts. There's not a whole lot left on there. It has a G60 Corrado engine in it. It was supercharged, although I sold most of those go fast bits, the superchargers, the ECU and stuff. So I do have an idea to turn a Mark II Golf into a tow behind camper, cut the whole front end of the car off at the firewall, and do some kind of a cool camper project with that. So we'll see what happens. But for now, I am doing a little bit of a tune-up on my original Miata. I got a bunch of parts in the mail yesterday. I got an order from Carbon Miata. These are my coolant lines and my vacuum lines. I went with green for the coolant lines because green is the color of coolant. So and blue for the vacuum lines because blue is the color of air or the sky. I don't know. I thought blue and green would be all right. I kind of want to have green accents. I ordered some nice brake caliper paint. I think I'm going to go with like a dark green brake caliper on that. I've got this intake by DD Works or DDM Works here. It's just a foam air filter, but I think it's nice with this heat shield because of the header I put in there. I think this will have a little bit less heat soak or you know, cooler air for the intake, which is good. And I got some plugs, and I got some NGK Iridium spark plugs in the wires. I got a fuel filter, and this is a shifter rebuild kit because this part around my filter is rotted out pretty bad, falling apart. So this will keep a lot of heat and noise out of the cabin of the car. So I'll probably do a separate video for installing all this shit, but I just wanted to show my other Miata. I really don't know what I want to do with it. It is a nice car. It's a little bit of a roach. The paint's kind of faded and scratchy, but it could be a great car, and I'm sure there's someone out there who might want an automatic Miata. I might steal the white hardtop to put on this Miata because this hardtop is plasti dipped. This one is painted white. But that one also does not have the defroster in the rear window, and the paint on it really isn't that good. I don't know what's up with that checkered flag tape. So this top has a defroster, which I think I kind of want for driving in colder months. So we'll see what happens, but I'm gonna get started doing my little tune-up here to see if I can get this car running a little bit better. This one kind of felt like it picks up and accelerates a lot quicker. I don't know if that's because it's an automatic, a little bit taller gears. It seems like a little quicker on acceleration. This one definitely feels like it has more high-end power with the header and the catback exhausts. So I'm trying to get a little bit more better running car here by putting in new plugs and wires and shit. So I'm gonna get crack-a-lacking on that, and I will see you next time, I hope. Mail lady just dropped off some more parts too. I think this is my brake caliper paint, maybe. Not my brakes. So please like my videos, subscribe if you want. I've got parts coming almost every day. Gonna crank out some videos for these two Miatas and my Mark II Jetta project and my golf camper. Those are things that I hope to be picking up on soon. This winter maybe. We'll see what happens. So have a great day. See you next time.